Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. This is a response to the brother Quest X. Apparently, he reported some good news. It looks like Andre Ward, as of the moment, is currently staying at 175, which means he may not move up, the cruiserweight to fight Tony Bellew, which most of us are in favor of him staying at 175 and getting that undisputed match against Adonis Stevenson, because if Andre Ward can beat Adonis Stevenson, he further establishes himself as number one pound per pound and further establishes himself as one of the best that ever did it. Andre Ward is already on his way to becoming an all-time great. If he becomes undisputed light heavyweight champion, then more than likely he should be undisputed best pound per pound fighter in the planet. Because it ain't white Russian Lomachenko. Yeah, I said it, take it however you want. I'm just telling the truth. That's what this shit with Lomachenko is all about. But anyway, man, we all know that there was a rumor going around that there were pre-negotiations between Andre Ward and Tony Bellew's camp for a fight, like possibly at the end of this year, maybe first quarter of 2018. At first, I was on board with the Tony Bellew fight, but I do think Andre Ward has some unfinished business at 175. If he's able to get to Adonis Stevenson in the ring and beat him, then hey, then I feel like this. Then I guess your work is done at 175, and then you can move up to cruiserweight. Now the heavyweight thing, that's a tall order. People got to remember these heavyweights now are giants. They're 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". So that's a very tall order, literally, for Andre Ward to try to accomplish. If he was to be able to pull this off, then hey, like I said, if Andre Ward was to go up to heavyweight and defeat somebody like Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, then we got to have that conversation about Andre Ward being the best ever. Now, will it happen? Who knows? I doubt seriously. I don't recommend that Andre Ward fights Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. I think that probably would be disastrous for him. But Andre Ward believes he can win those fights. Now, believing and being able to pull it off, that's totally different. Me, myself, I don't think that's a good idea. But if he was able to pull the unthinkable off and beat either one of those dudes, like I said, we got to have the conversation about, is he the GOAT? Now, getting back to Adonis Stevenson, even the diehard Adonis Stevenson fan can lie, because that's basically what they doing, and sitting up saying that Adonis Stevenson has been trying to make a fight with Andre Ward, or that Adonis Stevenson has been trying to fight the best dudes out there. Apparently not. Because there was no reason for him to fight Fonfara a second time. He got Fonfara up out of there in like 3 rounds. The fight was unnecessary. Most people believed he was going to beat Fonfara and that he was going to stop him. So it was really no reason for him to make a second fight with Fonfara, because it didn't prove nothing except that he's possibly ducking the top guys at 175. Now, we all know there is rumors about Adonis Stevenson being very difficult to negotiate with. But in this case with Andre Ward, he has to see the light in the fact that he would be the B side, not the A side. Andre Ward is the A side because many people, with common sense believe Andre Ward is the best fighter on the planet. As I said before, it's not Lomachenko. Not even close. So, as I said before, my concern about Andre Ward and Adonis Stevenson would be location. I really feel that Adonis Stevenson would use location as an excuse not to make this fight and say, hey, well, I want this fight to be in Canada. I don't want to have to go to the States, and I feel like I may get robbed and all that type of shit. But at the end of the day, Errol Spence should be the excuse breaker, because Errol Spence, went overseas. He went to Kell Brooks' territory, his home turf, and beat him. Not only did he beat him, he stopped him. So if Adonis Stevenson is that confident and really believes he could win this fight, location shouldn't be a problem. Because to a certain degree, when you use location as an excuse not to make a fight, it comes across as a lightweight duck. I feel like this: if you really believe you could beat a guy, you'll go wherever to fight the dude. Okay? It happens. So, I'm not really trying to hear this shit about fighting in Canada, and Andre Ward and his camp have made it very clear. They are not going to Canada to fight Adonis Stevenson. So, that's where the holdup may lie. And if you know Andre Ward has a rumor of being difficult to negotiate with to a certain degree. But we already know Andre Ward is not going to budge on the location. If this fight was to take place, this fight would be in either Las Vegas, Oakland, worst case scenario, Los Angeles. Either way, I would be at that fight. Either way. So, the fight with Adonis Stevenson and Andre Ward has more meaning to it. And it's time to get this fight done. Now, it's already pretty much the middle of August. If they can start negotiations, they could hurry up and possibly try to get this fight did by possibly the end of November, maybe December, or the first quarter of 2018. Because a fight like this, of this magnitude, needs a little bit of promotion. Now, I don't think this fight would be on pay-per-view because Andre Ward, unfortunately, his pay-per-view numbers, the 2 times he fought on pay-per-view, hasn't been that good. So more than likely, this would be a free fight. Nevertheless, I would be there. But we'll see what happens with this Andre Ward, Adonis Stevenson thing. Apparently, he's staying at 175, so that's good news for the Andre Ward fans. It's good news for fans of Unification Bout and the light heavyweight division. So, we'll see what happens. I'm out.